Alright guys, there is the International Scout 800A, 4-wheel drive, 4-cylinder, log splitting, yeah. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, got some parts that came in for the old Scout. It's been a long time since I've done a video on this thing, a couple of years, but what it is a 1968, 69 Scout 800A, and it's been modified into a log splitter. So at some point in the 1980s, an older gentleman and his brother, who owned a logging business, converted this into a hydraulic ram wood splitter, and it does split the wood pretty good. Basically, big metal I-beam welded to the cross members, and who knows what kind of ram that is, from an old backhoe or something. And then to run it, there's the hydraulic tank, lines, pump, and they just pulled the rear drive shaft, threw a sprocket on there, and are running the pump right off the back of the transfer case. So that's pretty neat. It's a Dana 20 transfer case. So to split wood, you have to have it in 2-wheel drive, in 2nd or 3rd gear, and with the throttle out a little bit, and that gives you enough RPM in the pump to really split just about anything you want. And then the front drive line is still hooked up, so if you want to move this around, you have to put it into 4-wheel drive, and the front axle will pull it around the yard. So, kinda neat. Not really meant for going anywhere too far, but pretty cool. And obviously, it probably wasn't roadworthy when they converted it. But parts are starting to come in now. I picked up this 4-core aluminum radiator off of eBay. It was roughly $90 shipped. The old radiator leaked everywhere. The mounting brackets were broke off. The cap area was broke. It had cracks in the tank. It didn't hold water. So, had to go. And pulling this apart, I don't think the thermostat worked. I don't think this thing even circulated water. But it looks pretty clean in there. Not so much in there, but we'll get it. Well, I don't know. It looks pretty good. Alright, got a old scraper. Get this old gasket off of here. Alright, man, everything is cleaning up pretty nice. I'm going to hit this a little bit. Ah, everything's turning out really nice. So next, I need a gasket. What do I do for a gasket? Alright, I had some of this Mr. Gasket material. It's pretty thick though. I don't know, what do you think? This or black silicone instant gasket? I don't know. I have a few other things laying around too that I might try. Form a gasket? More black RVT? Ooh, what's this? Anti-seize. Okay, so those are my choices. What to do. Stay tuned to see what I decide. How am I going? What do you think? Hold. I don't know. I think that's genius. Alright, one more to make. I mean, I like that. How about you? I just am worried that these are a tad bit thick. I'm going to run with it though. Alright, I just need to clean out those holes next. And I'm just going to do that by, I don't know, running the bolts in and out a little bit. Let's see how that goes. Alright, everything's clean. The bolts go in. I put some anti-seize on there. I have two gaskets. I'm going to put a little RVT on the gaskets, just to keep them in place. very thin coat. So hopefully that sticks. And that guy, and that guy, and I forgot the thermostat housing. And, oh yeah, I like everything about this. So far this has gone really well, though, I gotta say. Excuse me. What do you think? Is that going to fly? Alright, so this is the one hose that I managed to find off of Amazon. Oh, it looks really short. No, actually, actually, I really like it. Shit, that's perfect. This was just a random 2-inch inside diameter, 45-degree bend, 1 foot long. Nice. Alright. There's one down there I need yet. I picked up a 90-degree elbow. Let's see how that one works. It's a little bit long on this side and way too long going up. I think I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch off the bottom and I don't know, a couple inches off the top. I'm going to do small cuts though, just to make sure I don't cut too much off and have to order it again. This was like 12 bucks. The other hose was about the same price. But yeah, I think they're going to be good. Okay, I shortened it up a little bit more in both directions, so now it's too short here and it's too short there, so it's perfect. Let's see how it fits. It's not that bad. I just got to push it on a little bit more. Boy, would have been nice to keep that 1/2 inch longer. But I like it. By golly. Whew. I think that's a winner. Alright. Upper radiator hose looks fantastic. I love it. That worked really well. The lower radiator hose I cut a little bit too short, but it's going to work. I like it. And worst case, Ontario, I will just order another one and make sure to cut it shorter. Or use that one yet. I should have used that as a template. I forgot all about it. Everything else looks really good though. I think I'm going to finish buttoning everything up, put the hose clamps on. I need to make a run to town to get some coolant. And then we'll fire this bad boy up and see how bad this $90 eBay China radiator leaks. I'm guessing a lot. Alright. See you next time. Alright. It's the next day. The radiator is in and the hoses are kind of hooked up. I flushed it out with a couple gallons of water. It's pretty clean. So I think next I want to get this into the garage so I don't have to lay in the dirt and I can get this all finalized. Hooked up the gas tank. Alright. I've been running Ajax dish soap and water through here. And it is way better now. I think I'm going to flush it I probably ran like 10 gallons of water through here. It's much better now. I'm going to flush this soap out with a few more gallons of water And then I'll fill it up with the appropriate 50-50 mix of coolant. But as you can see, the engine bay got a nice soapy wash. I've got it draining out the petcock now, but I had the upper hose pulled off. That's why I was splashing everywhere. But yeah, keep flushing, a couple more gallons, it'll be good to go. Alright, nothing but the best. O'Reilly Universal Antifreeze and Coolant, full strength, must add water for all makes and models. So, it's hot again today, so I'm going kind of slow. But this takes roughly 3.5 gallons of coolant, so I'll put one of these in, and then a gallon of water, and then some more. I don't know. It's either really hot here or stormy, or the air quality's like toxic because of the Canadian wildfires. Just a whole lot of stuff going on here. Alright, I'm going to go fill this up with water and do another one. Alright, here's a fresh gallon of water. Alright, now I'm going to go fill this up halfway with water, and then I have another jug of full strength stuff, and I'll make a 50-50 jug. Alright, here's my half a jug of water. And we'll fill this up and make a 50-50 jug. Alright. So far nothing's leaking directly onto the ground. That's always good. Ah! Son of a... Right in the face. Alright, probably gonna have to start it up and let it start circulating. Oh, you know, some days it's just too hot for working in the garage bullshit. Alright. Now the next thing I need to do is figure out how to tighten this guy up. If I can get that tight, then I should be able to start splitting wood with this thing. So it's bolted to a plate. The plate is bolted down in 4 spots. It looks like I might be able to raise the plate up a little bit. I could give that a shot. Because otherwise I have to take 2 links out of this chain, because I don't have a half link master link, and 2 links is too tight. I don't know. I'm going to play around with this a little bit more and see if I can figure it out. Stay tuned. Alright, I managed to get in here, loosened the 4 nuts on the top, and there's a nut on the bottom that you could spin up, and now, I mean, it's perfect. That's some log splitting tension right there. I don't know, let's see what's in here. Yep, she's got something in there. Alright, should we see if it splits wood? Oh man. Out of gas, so that's fine. So, what we need to do here is we need to get this into 2 high, which is one of these guys. Neutral, 2-wheel high. This lever needs to go here. That one needs to go there. That should be 2 high. Do we dare give it a try? Need a little more speed out of it though. like that when you release the lever, it goes back. And that's the stop. I don't think that works. It's spun all the way around. Alright, let's get some wood in here and see what happens. Oh, I need to get gas in here first, but gas and then wood. Running really well. Alright guys, there is the International Scout 800A, 4-wheel drive, 4-cylinder, log splitting, yeah. What do you think about that? Is that not one of the most unique things that you've seen in a long time? Lots of people have commented that this needs to be restored back to original, but if I'm going to restore it, I'm going to restore it back to this. So, alright, thanks for watching. Drop some comments down below, like the video, subscribe to the video, share the video, do whatever you do to get me some views.